Siema, siema, z tej strony Runo i gramy w metaforę. Lecimy dalej, będą te potwory. Zobaczymy, gdzie żeśmy tu skończyli. Nie pamiętam nic i nawet na każdej chwili. Co ja bredzę? Ojoj, dobra, chyba wiem. Będziemy mieli powtóreczkę. No dobra. Are you ready? Subskrybujcie, lajkujcie. Bo będę musiał jeszcze raz przechodzić na nowo to, co już wcześniej robiliśmy. Bo nie zapisałem gry, bo jestem ćwokiem. What here already? Dzidzia. O, dzidzia płacze. Nie lubi dzidzia. Oh, so fussy today. Giga dzidzia, starcie drugie. No tak, bo tutaj było, że to Joanna zrobiła wszystko, że... O, jeszcze raz to obejrzę, bo to było fajne, że wreszcie Morris dostał za swoje. Bo za wszystkim, co złe, tutaj stoi pani Joanna Krupa. It just devoured a man! Oh my god! And a monster is what I see when I look upon the world. People are beasts of fear and superstition, murderers without remorse. Dobra, przestaję. Dlaczego? Psychol. This is the beyond the pale. And you do not condemn her? Nie potępiasz jej? Poprawdzie znam ból tej kobiety aż za dobrze. No, widzieliście to, więc... Najchętniej tam bym skipnął. W ogóle chodźcie, właśnie, skip. Lecimy z tym dziadem. Ogromnym, przebrzydłym. Go, my darling, it's time for supper! Eat up! Najedz się. Dobra. We break the tragic curse here and now. It's the only way we might murder them. Let us finish this, Captain. We'll put an end to this horror, whatever the cost. Homo jaluzo. Dobra, poczekaj. Ty nie masz praktycznie nic, bo jesteś złodziejem. Dobra, jazda. Pik. Ty jesteś najsilniejszy. Możesz z kimś steamapować? Kurwa, nie możesz. Dawaj, jazda z nim. Pyk, ty siaczek. Tetrabreak. Z kim mogę? Ale muza dziwna, nie? Jak z psychiatryka. Horse-driven carnage. No, ale się na nas lapi. Haha, czyli będziemy dostawać mocniej w tirę. Aha, jesteśmy w Dejzie. A możemy jakoś tego Dejza wydejzować? Ailment Cures. Ja bym... O właśnie, Merlinowi. 最善を尽くさないと悪はただ。ハクレディリオン。あと一息か。 A czekaj, a mogę wyleczyć ich? Znaczy, czy mogę te elementy zrobić? Podoba mi się ta muza. Nie no, Cyclone. O ty w dół! Oh, my darling, Mama's here. Mama will always be here for you. Here, take all the magic I have. O ty ściro. Uleczyła dziada. Bam, 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 bam. A ja już myślałem, że to będzie koniec. Głupia. Team-upuj? Nie możesz. A my chyba na Dejzie jesteśmy, nie? Zobaczymy, czy wyjdzie. To byliśmy na Dejzie. No tutaj to klasyk, a starczy nam na klasyka jeszcze 2 razy. No, nawet nie 2, 1. On ma najpotężniejsze hity tutaj, trzeba o niego dbać. Oho. Gathering Power. Torro byczku, torro kurwa. No to jak już cyklon zadziałał, to jeszcze raz cyklon, nie? No, szefie. Wykończ to, Hulkenberg. Nie wierzę! Mamy to. Było tak blisko, żeby wykończył ten atak. Yellow baby clothes. No, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. 2 pointy mamy. Ja i tak tutaj będę chciał w magię iść, więc... No bo i tak bijemy z Winda, więc co za różnica. O, nowy skill. Plunder Life. Drains HP from one enemy to restore your own. No, i to jest skill, który by się bardzo przydał. Typowy assassino, kretino. Teraz to mam sens zrobienia Hismeya. No! No! Aha. Not long ago, I too had a child, but I couldn't protect him. Even bloodied and battered, he clung to life, but his body was broken, he couldn't move, and not a single person came to his aid. He was an Ujif, and to them, that all he was. But he was a helpless child left to die in a pool of his own blood. By the time I finally got to him, it had been hours. It was too late. I had no idea. I couldn't abide it. Reality was too painful, and I ran until I was spending my nights and days in the Sandworld's pit. Better to live in solitude than in the embers of hell. That was the real reason I lived in that den of beasts. I thought that would be a mercy. Hismei. And then these meddlers came along. They dragged me under the night sky I would not seen in many seasons, and beneath those stars it finally came to me. This is not the life my son would have wanted for me. That thought changed my whole perspective. His memory deserves love, not pain. Look with your eyes and your heart. You can ignore it no longer. You loved your child, not this creature. And the child you loved is gone. Piękna historia. If I could have sacrificed my life instead, I swear I would have done it. I loved my son with all of my heart. I know. Nobody could ever deny you that. And now the nightmare is over. Nah. What do we do? Do we present this creature as evidence? I don't know. Our testimony is likely not enough to prove this monster was behind the disappearances, and it would be easy to denounce as a publicity stunt. Do you recall the promise I made when first we met? I pledged my political support if you will be able to solve this matter. I fear that after all this, it is a boon I can no longer provide. But if you need a head to present to the judges, perhaps it could be my own. I don't know what you mean. Please take me to the exhibition of the brave. I will confess the truth before the masses. Surely the evidence will be undeniable when heard from my lips. Chcę się przyznać. Yet as a holy woman, it would be bold-faced ignominy to sanctify for them. You risk dire consequences, possibly even without a trial. I have one request. Before I depart, I would ensure all my duties are passed to my successor. I know I ask much of you, but would Bardon and I be permitted to join you in Oceania later on? I will atone for my sins. For my son's sake, I must. What should we do? There's no guarantee she won't take this opportunity to escape. Stary... But I see her point. The people here have suffered enough unrest. If she is to leave them, she must ensure that we still have guidance, else they will fall to chaos and panic. You are our captain. The decision is ultimately yours. Teoretycznie nie powinna zasłużyć. A praktycznie wiemy, jakie są te tkliwe historie, nie? A praktycznie mam to w nosie, biorę to. I want to protect this city. The rumors painted Hismay as a criminal, but I choose to believe in him. I want to extend Joanna the same grace. A country where no one's future is written in stone. If that's our goal, then this is a chance we have to take. You're too nice for your own good, but you might have a point about not forcing her. Our treatment of her might reflect on her confession too. Don't want anyone saying we coerced it out of her. Then this settled. Oh, thank you for your kindness. 1,000 times, thank you. Oh, how curious it's as a fog hastily lifted from me. Apprehend real kidnapper. Udało się. Mamy to. Ja wiem, że to się powtarzało. Zdaję sobie z tego sprawę. I've heard the news about Lady Joanna. I will assume the duty of her escort to the exhibition, and I will ensure the warrant of Hismay is taken down. Rest assured, your bounty will be paid in full. After all, I asked that you find the true culprit, and so you did. I say, we could upgrade the gauntlet runner with some extra podonklings. Yeah. Stary, aż już wyleciał teraz. Young man, I have a request. Could you donate a portion of the money to the bereaved families? I know this is not my place, but something must be done for them. Their pain must be unbearable. No i tutaj chciałbym zagrać złoto. Pewnie będzie tak, że jak będę chciał zrobić I can't do that, to gra zawróci nas w drugą stronę. Klikam I can do that. No. Tak powinnaś odpowiedzieć. Come, don't be cheeky. They surely need it more than we do. We don't want our first impressions to mark you as the greedy candidate either. My word, you are all indeed true knights. To jest dokładnie to, o czym mówiłem. Gra wmanewrowała nas w bycie dobrym. I will personally make sure the citizens all hear of your bravery and spirit. A mam to w nosie. Just as long as you keep this out of the public ear until the exhibition, right? We can't have our opponents finding out and trying anything underhanded. You have my solemn word. I'm glad I entrusted this to you. Okej. Mamy to też. Odwaga została podniesiona. Cnoty niewieście podniesione. Będę tak to nazywać. Cnoty niewieście, bo tak to trochę wygląda. Co teraz? His way. It was thanks to you that we found the truth. We would not have revealed the culprit or the secret of the castle on our own. I agreed. If Bardon thinks we true knights at all, that goes double for you. If you're nowhere else to go from here, perhaps you might join us and further lend us some strength. You're in this race to become king, are you? Not exactly. Look, Marilyn, you think it would be alright to tell Hismay the truth? I znowu, jak kliknę, że nie, to wszystko mnie kurwa wmanewruje, żeby było na tak. No tak, no są wymijające odpowiedzi. Mamy fine by me, czyli wszystko ok, czy się zgadzam. It would be a risk, to daje tutaj mnóstwo miejsca do powiedzeń. I leave that up to you, czyli zostawiam tę decyzję tobie, czyli wyjdzie na to, że on i tak będzie chciał to powiedzieć. Dialogi w tej grze trochę nie mają sensu. Szkoda, bo naprawdę denerwuje mnie to. Zauważyłem już to wcześniej, ale teraz to podkreślam. Yes, I have no objections either. Ta gra jest głównie o bohaterach w tej przygodzie, a nie o nas. We told Hismay everything, from the prince's survivor to our plot for Louis's favor. So his royal highness lives. I see now why you all fought so desperately. Would you lend us your strength? You already know my answer. My life may not weigh much, but I gladly pledge it to your noble cause. If I'm to choose a lord out of loyalty instead of dependence, then there's absolutely no shame in that. Ta lorda friend. I accept great things, chociaż my tak powiedzmy. Yes, in my lord's name and... Ta gra se ze mnie jaja robi. Po prostu, kurwa. As a friend. Nie jestem twoim kumplem, pomiotle. After solving the case, I've gained support from the people of Martyra. I'm one step closer to Louis's and executing our plan to save the prince. I wish I could have done more to help in Martyra. I was so ready to prove myself too. O, Galika się odzywa nagle. Czego ty chcesz? Galika seems to be doubting herself. She wanted to play a more active role, but I suppose things didn't go according to plan. But maybe I found something better, a goal worth chasing. So I'm gonna focus on that from now on. I can sense Galika's newfound motivation and faith in me. To jest dziwne. The mystical fairy Galika, keeper and inheritor of the mage's virtues. O kurde. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Mamy nową Galikę. Mage Archetype. Albo Monsterologia. Co to? Możemy Wizarda albo Enemy Analysis is... co? Nie no, proszę cię. Naprawdę miałbym to wziąć? Oczywiście, że bierzemy Adepta. I możemy zostać czarownikiem, czarodziejem, no wizardry, no kurwa, wszyscy wiemy o co chodzi. Okay, now all we have to do is head to Brownhaven and wait for Joanna to arrive. Oh, about that. dashed inconvenient, but there's apparently been a landslide on the Wadi Road, utterly impassable. The old road crews should have the mess cleared by the competitions. Until then, your time is yours to waste. Aha, czyli jesteśmy utknięci jakby. It would be a few days until the road to Brailhaven is restored. Why don't we make ourselves useful and see if anybody needs our help until then? An excellent suggestion. The city's residents still face manifold problems. If we were to lend a hand, then we stand to gain by improving our own reputations as well. We could also supplement our funds by taking on a simple bounty or two. Perhaps we should see what's available. Well then, let's make the most of the time available to us. It's up to you what we do next, Merlin. Trochę mnie męczy to, że to jest takie typowe high fantasy. I hear a voice. Maria, I think I'm just bothered to Miss Fabienne. O nie. Maria comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. Co jest, kurwa, młoda? Oj, zobacz, mamy... Dobra, poczekaj ta. Najpierw, to ja mogę co zapisać? Błagam, żebym mógł. Dziękuję. Swoją drogą playtime, zobaczcie jaki ogromny już mamy, nie? 22 godziny. A ja jeszcze ze 3 razy tyle, więc spokojnie. Kiedyś to skończymy. Pokażcie questy. Mamy tak. Deadline no, deadline unknown. Czyli wszystkie poboczniaki zrobiliśmy, tak? Equipment, dobrze by byłoby się uzupełnić. Mamy Magic Seeker. Magic Knight, Thief. Galika, dobrze by było, żeby Galika miała też swoją rolę w walce, bo na razie to mnie męczy, że jej nie ma. Tyle wam powiem. Dobra, zobaczmy, co my tu możemy zrobić. Ale nie chcę pogody znać. Co mnie pogoda obchodzi? Jest ten typek. Możemy cnoty niewieści poprawić, albo możemy... O, tutaj coś... A co on mi daje w ogóle? Bardon. Well, hello there. What are you up to? The city's returned to its lively self, but were it not for all of you, thinking back, I'd remember Lady Joanna disappearing at times, but I had not the slightest doubt about her then. I believed every word Joanna and Morris had to say, and I carried on without a care in the world. In some ways, the situation has shined a light upon my own weakness. And I will not make the mistakes twice. I would love to speak with you if possible. I hope you will make some time for me. Of course, of course. Yeah, ich liebe dich. Thank you, Ioia. You need your opinion on something. On something. Ale wielki gościu. And let me say it again, the town is safe now thanks to you. Couldn't be more grateful to you. Jakiś typek. I heard you fixed up the hole in my shop's wall while I was gone. I could kiss ya! Co? Why, Chue no trouble at all, your bony wife. Had need of help and we all have need of your shop. That may be, but I never knew a captain to be so generous. My only wish is to render assistance in any way I can. Whatever we matters I can take care of, I will. Even if they might not turn out as well as you did. What the hell? You bumped into me! Well, who could avoid those massive ears, you damned Rusy ant? Aha, kłótnia. Looks like I need to go keep a brawl at bay. Hey, listen, both of ya! Enough already! Dobra, coś... Sorry about that. Write tragedy for the town hero to see something so disgraceful. Is everything alright? On my skin ain't that thin yet, it just that kind of manky scene has been more common lately. Neighbors coming to blows, good lad fighting, whole town is right anxious. And that's what I wanted to discuss with you. To znaczy? I'm curious about you and your pals. You're all different tribes, yeah? Even got his mate to join up with you. How exactly did you get so many different people to come together as one? We have a shared vision, one which will benefit everyone. That answers befitting of you. Pasuje to do ciebie. So that's what brought you all together, and you're the idealistic leader. So is this. That what we need here is a leader everyone acknowledges. We need a new system where the people themselves govern the town. That sounds like a fine idea. I'm much assured by your words. Thanks for being so accommodating. If you can manage it, would you help me out again sometime? With your consult, I know this town will keep getting better. How can I refuse? Whoa! That would be a great help, thank you. With your support, I will be sure to make this town a nicer place to live. I can feel Barton's profound love for the town, as well as his faith in me. Kolejny archetyp. The honorable guardsman Bardon, with him dwells the virtue of the commander. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken. To jest ciekawe. Kolejny archetyp. Będzie czego przejrzeć. I would be glad if you came back soon. I will try to have good news for you by then. Mamy w czym grzebać. I parted ways with Bardon and returned to the group. Czyli cały dzień z nim spędziliśmy. Super, co? Back to the Martyra Tavern. Jezus. Classy women. Please refrain from speaking to me. I'm trying to concentrate and cannot afford petty... Huh? Well, well, an elder with a fair companion. You must be the fool who thinks he can defy his tribe's legacy and take the throne. Skąd wiesz o mnie? Thanks. I take it you don't sugarcoat anything. Who are you exactly? A fine question. I'm a chief who once served his royal majesty, otherwise known as the Queen of Cuisine. O kurde, kucharka. That's quite a title, though you must have some serious skill to make food for royalty. I take it you don't work there anymore? I do not. If I could choose a king to serve, I want a true gourmet with a refined palate. But by the looks of you, I'm sure your taste must be pedestrian. Ty dziadu przebrzydły. Hey, rude! For your information, we collect our own ingredients. We've gotten pretty good in the kitchen. Serio? Nie wiedziałem. Zbieramy, ale czy ja jestem dobry w kuchni? Indeed? I wonder then if you could make a dish to satisfy me. I aim to cook something to raise the sunken spirits of this town, so I would appreciate a dish that I could use as inspiration for my own cooking. Is 500 reeve an appropriate reward? I will also add in some of my high-quality ingredients as well. I'm not simply looking for a dish that tastes good. I need a creation that can help revitalize this town's very spirit. For example, a dish that uses local specialties, a dish that's easy on the stomach and rises like one's spirit after a taste. Is that too much of a challenge to you? I will do it. I have no freaking idea, but I will do it. Such confidence, perhaps you are capable of surprising me. If your cooking proves worthy, I dare say I might actively support your candidacy. A dish using local specialty, so how about mellow milk? That easy food she mentioned. Does she mean something soft and fluffy? Maybe we should start with recipes that call for milk. Czy mleko jest lekko strawne? Nie wydaje mi się, kurwa. Okej. A skąd ja ci wezmę mellow milk? It's some stuff, but if we can pull it off, we get a word and a new supporter. Let's make a dish she will be raving about for days. Boże, to jest dziwne i głupie. A za 5 dni się tworzą te szlaki. Dobra. Zapiszmy sobie, bo już koniec dnia będzie pewnie. Jakoś się dało to teleportować, prawda? Dobra, szukamy. I tak musimy iść do młodej. Bo nas woła Maria, nie? I co menu? Nie chcę nic mówić, jestem coraz bardziej sławny, kupsia mać. Dużo się dzieje wokół. Dobra. O i zobaczcie, od razu możemy coś zrobić, tak? Bo mamy tu po prawej jakąś łapkę. Z kimś możemy się zaprzyjaźnić, z kimś pogadać. A, no widzisz. Resentful nabór. No jest dużo do roboty, kurde. No nie powiecie mi, że nie. Dawaj, Brigitta, dawno nie było. You seem unskated. Sorry, if you're looking for work, there's nothing here for you. So, just go home. Did something happen? Come inside. Ciekawe, może coś jej zwierzakowi się stało. Unfortunately, I no longer have any work for you. What the hamidło ty. The dog is no longer here. No, tak myślałem. She ran away? That would have been preferable to the truth. Nie mów. But no, she was taken. O, porwane! Szukamy psa. I'm sorry, I know you kept your silence as promised. Unfortunately, that didn't stop a thief from sneaking in disguised as a vendor and taking her away. They left behind a letter that read, "Those who spread magic in night shall face the wrath of God." Czyli to będą te nawiedzeńce. It's not hard to imagine what happened to her. I will find the culprit before long, and I will make certain they get what they deserve. However, this isn't the work of a single person, but that of a larger organization. Anti-Igniter extremists, a bunch of filthy, rotten cowards. The pup was innocent in all of this. I shouldn't have kept her. The moment I start caring about anything, I lost it. I knew that I tried to keep my feelings out of it, but why did this have to happen? Brigitta seems to be fighting through the pain. For how long must I live in this hideous world? If only I had disappeared instead. Tears or not, I can sense the pain, sadness and frustration Brigitta's feeling. Words would be a little comfort here. Perhaps if I stirred her imagination, she would be relieved in such despair. No nie, są książka, ja pierdolę, to jest klisze już. A book? I told Brigitte about the fantasy world depicted in my book, trying to give her even the faintest glimmer of hope. Ciekawe. Well, people will help one another, respect one another, and live in equality. Her quaint. The author was a sheltered man, I take it. He knows nothing of the real world. The only equality is that we all inevitably die. The path to that point is different for everyone, meaning everyone has to fight through their own hell. I don't think so. You're an elder. You live in a world that hates you. How can you still make yourself believe in light even through all that? I can't see the light myself, but I know you can, and I do really want to believe in you and your vision. I can sense Brigitte's profound sadness and her grasping to truth. Ooh, increase skill slots. No, weźmy to. Here's your pay. I've included what I set aside for your future shifts too. Thank you. And with this, your work is done. I się obraża. You don't need to come here anymore. Dalej się obraża. I left the room without another word. To było dziwne. To było dziwne. Idziemy do Marii. Jak już jesteśmy na mieście. With regards to the mausoleum, the army appears to be investigating the matter. However, let me guess, the monsters were too much for them and they came running back with their tails between their legs. So there must be a decent number in there. It's not the most pressing threat, but it's not just something we can just ignore either. Shall we look into it later? Okej, czyli mamy kolejny jakiś tam dungon, tak? Ej, czemu żeśmy znowu tu wrócili, kurwa? Ja chciałem do Maryi pójść. Ja do Maryi idę. Idziemy do Maryi teraz. No musimy korzystać z tego, co mamy, no bo akurat Maria jest support typem, więc bardzo mi się przyda. Mario, Mario, Mario. Oj, oj, Hulkenberg też chce się przyjaźnić nagle, kurwa, takie wybory mi dajecie? Czekaj, ja muszę zobaczyć archetypy, bo kurwa się gubię, które będzie bardziej potrzebne teraz. Oś. Pokaż mi Hulkenberg. 17 na 20. No, do Magic Knighta brakuje sporo. Ale może zostać komanderem. Nie? Do tego czasu na pewno możemy jej tutaj rozwijać. Bo może być komanderem i jednocześnie knightem. Dobra, a tutaj mieliśmy... Gdzie była ta? Dziewczynka. Dziewczynka to była chyba z Mage'em, nie? Jezu, jak mnie ręca mnie boli. Znaczy Hulkenberg też się przyda, no bo tak. Mary mi pokaże pewnie właśnie. More jako Seeker. Brigitta jako Merchant. No, z tego co widzę, to tam ostro się dzieje. Tu jeszcze Gunner. Gunner to jest ta Niuraz, no właśnie. More. Tak, gdzie był? No tak. Kurde, nie za bardzo wiem. Gubię się, no. Jeszcze był support. Kleryk. O właśnie, to był jako kleryk była tamta. Dobra, wiecie co? Bo chciałem pójść do Marii, ale tak sobie myślę, że jednak chyba... Zresztą i tak się pogada, nie? I'll come out and ask, did you say something to Maria? Since your last visit, she's been acting rather odd. She insists on helping me with anything and everything, no matter what it is. She's a good kid. Well, while I do appreciate the help, there's a hint of desperation to it all. Like she's frightened of something. Oho. Co? Czemu podnosisz głos na dziecko? Ale by dostał w papę ode mnie z miejsca. O mój Boże. Keep your breeches on, wet as they are. Leave them at the door later for cleaning and I'll get you another drink on the house. Chyba cię pogięło. Od razu by leciał na pysk. Apologies, but could you take Maria upstairs? Ja bym się nawet nie wahał. I'm sorry. Nie musisz przepraszać. On jest dorosły, nie ty. Nie, właśnie nie. Miss Fabian was busy talking to you, so I thought I could help out by taking care of that customer. I just wanted to show Miss Fabienne that I can carry both the food and drinks now. Do you think Miss Fabienne will get rid of me? Does she not want me here anymore? Skąd te myśli, kur? Papa didn't want me either, so he left me. O nie.
Maria. Maria.
Nie komentuję, bo trochę mnie trafiło to.
I?
Pracował ciężko, żeby wszystkich ochronić, wszystko ponad innych. To, co zrobił. Aż to. No i wreszcie, trochę jej się poprawiło. To było bardzo, bardzo niepokojące. Już nie chodzi o ten bonding, tylko ta historia naprawdę była dziwna. Nie no, oczywiście, że purpose. Na pewno nie przepraszał. Tego typu ludzie nie przepraszają. No, ruszyła mnie ta historia. W sensie ciężko mnie w ogóle poruszyć w życiu, ale akurat tego typu historię to bardzo. Dobra, mogę coś jeszcze zrobić. Zobaczę, ile mi to trwa. No dobra. Słuchajcie, będziemy kończyć, bo 50 minuta się zbliża. Dzięki wielkie, fajnie było. Do widzenia. Babcia Zenia.